Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch his team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. This is hit softly to third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ball 2.
At the letters, but called high, it's a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box, Christian Arroyo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Christian
Pitch on the way.
Arroyo.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Hit out toward second. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And the runner back. The 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And that's out number one.
Batting first, the left field.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And it's fouled away. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is good.
No one on with one down, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera, for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Designated hitter, Rafael.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the right field.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Now at the plate is number 34. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball. Ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Willie Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's a ball line into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he's safe. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now, Victor Reyes. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Reyes, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next batter is Jamer Candelario. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And that misses inside 1-0. And he misses low with it 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Grossman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting it.
Up next, Kike Hernandez. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the next to bat will be Danny Santana. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Weekly hit to 3rd. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as we begin the top of the 4th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Playing 2-2.
This is popped up. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Akil Baddoo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Christian Arroyo.
3rd baseman, Christian.
Change up taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Two and one.
2-1.
Arroyo aboard here at first with nobody out. Here now the 2-2.
Ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Baду is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. So no. Now to the plate, here is number 34. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 34.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready now is Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Rafael Devers.
Red Sox, the designated hitter, Rafael.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Reyes is there, 2 down.
Now back, the catcher.
Digging in will be Kevin Plawecki, who bounced out last time up. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Plawecki is off at first with 2 away. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. throw over to first.
He's safe.
And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Right fielder, Victor.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
You can tell this guy's got a great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Jamer Candelario is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. One out and a runner on second base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. So 1-1. Popped up. Dahlbeck trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next to stand in is Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that one yanked just foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air out to center field. Baddoo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Canada.
First delivery to him.
That's the ball. That's a strike.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that.
Stepping in once again is Akil Baddoo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And it's fouled away. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1.
Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Hit hard down the left field line.
That's a foul ball.
But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first down. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. And Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Number 34 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Now to bat, Willie Castro. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's how quickly things can.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Victor Reyes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hirokazu Sawamura answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
1-1.
Cabrera, the runner at third. Castro at second. Grossman at first. 2 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And he popped him up. Arroyo trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So the Tigers. Leave them loaded. They lead it 3-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Christian Arroyo, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Christian Arroyo.
First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes.
Ball.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Baddoo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So next to hit is J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Devers, right field and carrying well. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he is in there.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out rate.
So frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Matt Duffy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well 1 more.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Red Sox 2. Christian Vasquez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Harold Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. Jamer Candelario is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a chopper to third. Arroyo fields cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate now, Jonathan Scope. Now this is hit high and deep out to left, and it's off the green monster. Throw won't get him.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him this single.
0-2, here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jose Cisneros is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next it'll be Kike Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now at the plate, here is Danny Santana. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the 3rd strike. Number 34 finds it, and that ends the inning. So now here is number 34. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. So next to bat will be Robbie Grossman. No hits to this point.
No, that's a
And
ball.
he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Now batting.
Big at-bat now, and here is Harold Castro, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the Michael Fulmer is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go as the third baseman, Christian Arroyo, runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Arroyo on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
On the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Red Sox down to their final out now. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that's going to do it as the catch is